Okay, now we're going to go to cubes. Okay. So how many cubic feet are in a cubic mile? So what's my ratio of feet to mile? What's that fraction?
5 feet to mile? 1 over 5,280.
Okay, 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet. So if I need to find the cube it all. So 1 cubed is 1 mile cubed, cubic mile, 5,280 cubed.
I believe we did this.
147 billion,
Yeah, I can't write that out
197 million,
on the calculator.
952,000. Okay, 147 billion, 197 million, 952,000 feet cubed. Okay, that's the ratio. How many cubic feet are in a cubic mile?
What are we supposed to be figuring out?
Just that. It says how many cubic feet are in a cubic mile. But it's the same principle that we did when we squared.
Yeah, I get that. It's
Feet to
somebody got a lot of
yards.
time on their hands.
Okay, so let's say,
Why would you want to know something?
why would
like
I
that?
want to know that? So the example they give here is how many 1-inch cubes will it take to build a cube 2 yards on a side? So here's my cube, right? Now, what was the measurement they gave me?
1 inch for the little one and 1 yard for the big one.
Each side is
2 yards in
2 yards.
So you need 2 yards cubed.
Okay, so is that how I do it? How do I find the volume? It's
oh. One side's cubed.
Length times width times
there we
height.
go. Volume equals length times width times height. So I have, all of these are 2. So the volume of this cube is 2 times 2 times 2, or 2 yards cubed,
Which is 8
8
cubed.
cubic yards. Okay, they're asking me to find out how many cubic inches. So they need me to go from cubic yards to cubic inches.
Alright, so you need
So which ratios do we need?
36 inches to 1 yard.
Okay, I need feet to yards. So 1 yard is 3 feet. Cubit, 1 cubic yard. How many cubic feet?
27.
3 cubed. Okay, so there's my first one. So does yards go on top or bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom. We need yards to cancel. So I have 1 cubic yard, 27 cubic feet on top. Yards gone. Okay, feet to inches. So now I need to do it again. What's the feet to inches ratio?
12 to 1.
1. Then I cube that. So 12 cubed. Grab your calculator.
1728.
1728 cubic inches in 1 cubic foot. So there's my next formula. Feet on top or bottom?
I know.
Feet on bottom.
Feet on bottom. I need my feet to cancel. So 1 cubic foot on bottom, 1728 cubic inches on top. That's what they wanted me to find, so there's my unit.
So
Stop
you're
right
setting
there.
at 373,248 cubic inches.
Say it again.
373,248 cubic inches.
373,000 248 cubic inches. So if I had little tiny 1-inch cubes and I built this 3-dimensional cube that was 2 yards,
6 feet by 6 feet.
that's how many little tiny 1-inch cube pieces I would need. Okay, not practical, but a good example of conversions. Okay, we'll come back and review some of those. Okay, so let's do some volume conversions. So page 65, how many cups are in 2.5 quarts of water? So what's my decimal equivalent for 2.5? Okay, it's probably easiest to work with a decimal there. So I have 2.5 quarts. Okay, so back at the beginning of the chapter, they had that table. And they're asking me to find how many cups.
Are in a quart?
So do I have a cups to quarts?
Nope.
Okay, so what's my quarts? Where can I go from quarts?
Down to pints.
I can go to pints. So quarts to pints. Quarts on top or bottom? Bottom. I need quarts to cancel. Pints on top. Okay, so what's the ratio? Quarts to pints.
2 to 1.
2 pints to a quart.
2 pints in 1 quart. Now can I go from pints to cups?
Yep.
Okay, what's the ratio of pints to cups?
2 to 1.
Pints on top to bottom.
Pints on bottom.
Pints on bottom. So 1 pint is 2 cups. So my pints cancel. Left with cups.
Which is a total of 10 cups equals 2.5 quarts.
Okay, so 2.5 times 2, 5, times 2, 10. So 10 cups in 2.5 quarts. What if I want to convert from gallons to ounces? Let's say I have 1 gallon.
You're going to first break it into quarts.
Okay, gallons to quarts. How many quarts are in a gallon?
4 quarts to 1 gallon.
Gallon on top or bottom?
Uh,
Bottom. 1 gallon is 4 quarts. Okay, what's the next conversion? Quarts to
pints.
pints.
Quarts on bottom. 2 to 1.
Quarts on bottom. 2 pints in 1 quart. Quarts cancel. And then
Pints to cups.
pints to cups.
Pints on bottom. 2 to 1.
2 cups in 1 pint. Pints cancel.
And you go from cups to ounces.
Okay, how many
Cups
ounces?
on bottom, 8 to 1 ratio.
Okay, cups on bottom. In 1 cup, there are 8 ounces. Cups cancel. Fraction. 1 times 4. 4 times 2. 8 times 2. 16 times 8.
128
128. What's the unit?
ounce.
128 ounces in 1 gallon. Okay, where are we? Your recipe for soup calls for 96 quarts of water. How many cups is that? That's a lot of soup. 96 quarts. Okay, quarts to cups. Where do I go first from quarts?
Pints.
Pints. Okay, what's the ratio?
2 to 1. Quarts on bottom.
Okay, 2 pints is equal to 1 quart. Quarts cancel. And then where do I go next?
Cups.
Pints to cups. They're asking me to solve cups. So how many pints? How many cups?
2 cups. 1 pint.
2 cups on top is equal to 1 pint. Okay, then pints cancel. I'm left with cups. Here we go. 96 times 2 times 2. How many cups?
3 and 4.
384 cups cups of soup? That's a lot of soup.
3,072 ounces.
3,072 ounces. So you went one step further and went cups to ounces. How many gallons?
Just take that number, divide
24.
by 60.
Okay, so I would have 96 quarts, and then what's the quarts to gallons?
4 to 1.
4, where, top or
4
bottom?
quarts on the bottom, 1 gallon on the top.
4 quarts on bottom, 1 gallon on top. So 96 divided by 4?
24.
24. So that's 24 gallons of soup.
That's a
That's
lot of soup.
a lot of
That's
soup.
probably for our soup.
Yeah, gotta be.
Okay.